It's Accountech Bytes. While the rain is beating down here in Bristol, the sun is always shining in the world of accounting technology. So join me as we roll a beach towel of news onto the sun lounger and see what's been happening this week. Well, this week I decided to check out the newly emerging world of carbon accounting software. So taking a look at what carbon accounting is, what carbon accounting software does and how it works, and why accountants should care. It's a fairly nascent industry, but a few people at conference season this year were asking me about it, so I thought it was worth checking out. And I think a combination of legislation, standards, and supply chain pressure on one hand, and opportunity and profit on the other, may mean that carbon accounting becomes more of a part of the industry as we go on. And fairly soon, thank you to everyone who I spoke to for part of the article, which you can read along with everything else in this video via the description to the video. What's next? Accounting tech giants Intuit, Sage, and Xero added their voices to an industry body call on the new Labour government to invest in digitalisation support for small businesses. Obviously, governments don't have a great track record in supporting SME digitalisation, but the right support at the right time for the right businesses, I think it's hard to argue that it doesn't bring productivity. Speaking of Intuit, QuickBooks Online has issued an update to its CIS module, so allowing clients to send CIS deduction statements straight to their clients. I'm not quite sure whether that's a sort of batch function or whether that's individual, but Aaron Patrick, QuickBooks chap who put this video together, I'm sure will be able to answer this. So thank you as always, Aaron. Sticking with Intuit for a second, and they have announced an update to their generative artificial intelligence operating system that powers all their AI functionality. It's quite a top-line statement here in their investor relations page, but interesting example here about this Gen OS enabling new capabilities with explanations of tax calculations, if you're interested in that. Now, this is an interesting one I picked up on Jason Statt's email. If you don't get that, do subscribe. It's great. This practice management tool, Carbon, have added a feature where you can buy and sell accounting firms, a bit of a marketplace, if you like. Let's see, I'm in the market for anyone here. Well, Nova Scotia, that might be a bit of a commute. So do check that out. If only there was a place in the UK where accountants sort of come together to find out information, ask each other questions, where we could add that. Just a thought. Anyway, some integration news. Modular, so the embedded payments platform, have announced the addition of payroll services to its integration with Xero's pensions platform Penfold. That's a tongue twister. Have launched an automated pension contribution process with Xero, so this will enable scheme users to fully automate members' pension contributions. Sage Intact, so this is their mid-tier product that Sage acquired back in 2017, I think. It's going great guns in the States. Has launched a Sage Intact Planning in the UK, so this is already available in a few other regions, but apparently it'll free users up, make a more effective budgeting and planning solution, simplifying complex tasks such as financial modelling and what-if scenario analysis. What's next? CFO super app Translucent has exciting news for larger groups, so they've updated their intercompany settings page to make it easier to view, add, edit, and delete a large number of intercompany relationships in one place. And finally, big fan of Chris Middleton over at Diginomica, and he talks about his travails with Otter AI here. So it's very much an app that's come to the forefront. Sort of journalists and analysts use it to record conversations and transcribe them in real time. And generally, the results are pretty good, sort of 85% correct or so. They've recently added a sort of summary bit. So here's a conversation on our account with CFO Brad Channer, who was on our podcast recently. And they've added this summary bit here, sort of ingesting AI, which not too sure many people actually requested, but is a sort of addition of AI into the platform. And Chris found was actually adding in factual mistakes. And so he was in touch with Otter about this. Otter's response: AI may occasionally make mistakes, so we might put a disclaimer in. Well, you might want to do that. But I think it's a salutary reminder to always check AI tools when they come about. One thing that hopefully won't come with any mistakes is my accounting technology email. So if you're not already signed up, then do pop your address in the box and hit the yellow button. If you're watching on the socials, please like, follow, or subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you're in Las Vegas for the Oracle NetSuite Suite World event, I will see you there. And possibly next week's broadcast will also be coming from there. So watch this space. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.